Bob's Used Motorcycle Parts, Phoenix, Arizona. Kind of neat. Just thought I'd do a little tour. Look for an old KZ750 reluctor. If you're in the market for motorcycle parts, Bob's Used Parts in Phoenix, Arizona. Carburetors. How many would you like? They're all different though. Every one of them. Swing arms, subframes. We'll have a look back here. We'll have a look back here for old KZ750s. I haven't seen them one, just that one motor, and that was it that the guy showed me. And another SV650 or SV1000, not too sure. What do you think of all this, Bonnie? Imagine having to move this.
Bet you wish you owned it.
We are going to own something like this.
Half the acreage.
This is what our acreage is going to look like.
It's already halfway there.
Oh, Bonnie, it is not. There's no KLR 250. Those were good bikes. Maybe not that particular one, but what else we got here? An old Goldwing. I'm just showing people what's out here. Look at this one. That's a newer Yamaha, I think. It's hard to tell. I think that's a Yamaha. I don't know. Raider, maybe? Something like that. You got a few Bergmans in here.
I saw that.
There's a Hyosung somewhere or another. Honda CBR. Goldwings. Goldwings engines. Engines all over the place. And this big 15. This, I don't know what, I think this is 1600 Yamaha. 1600, 1700, 1900, not too sure. One of those. 102 cubic inches says on the side. Do the math on that quick. There's another pushrod motor. That's a big Yamaha pushrod 1900 or something. Those were nice engines when they were in the bike and all together. Holy cow. There's an old Intruder. Those are good bikes. I always like the old Intruders. 800s, 750s, and the 14s. There's an old KZ. That's the first one I've seen. KZ750. But the reluctor will be different on that. I need a twin. 2-cylinder. Holy cow. It's just overwhelming. Spent a lot of time back here. There's an old Yamaha 650 there, Bonnie. Look at that.
This one still has a battery in it.
My camera's getting hot. It's going to catch on fire.
Yeah, like some of these bikes.
Still has a battery in it. Oh, fire it up. Look at all these motors. Holy cow. Man, what's this thing back here? It's an old V-twin. Boulevard or something. I think it is. I don't see any old motors though. I do not see any old motors. He said he threw all the old motors out. There's KLR. KLR 650. Yeah. That's all that's left. Look at the carburetors.
One man's scrap is another man's
Oh, look at the
treasure.
carburetors. Look at that.
Oh yeah, good shape.
FZR 600. I was looking for a set of those. I actually bought a set of those off eBay. MS, what's this say? MS3 250. Chinese junk. Sniper scrap. And there's another silver wing. That's good to know that he has these parts. Big old 1800 Goldwing back there. Yellow one. Go look at that. And I think we're almost done. Let's just go around. Look at all the pipes. I got a few pictures I'll add for that I took from before the rearranged the yard, and it was quite a bit bigger, believe it or not. This yard. Camera's dying. Bonnie. There's an old Goldwing. Big old 1800 Goldwing. There's an old Vulcan 1500. You don't see too many of those anymore. GL, I think it was a GL 650, CX 650 it says on the side. They had a GL and a CX 650 Honda, 2-cylinder 650 liquid cooled push rod engine. Good bikes back in the day. Oh, look at this one. This one's just folded in half. CBR, something or another. Another Vrago. Look at that. Concourse 1400. Oh boy. Not much left of that. Alright. Good bars on it, maybe. Fuel blast. CB750. There. That's a burnt VMAX. It's an old burnt VMAX. 1200. Old Voyager. Z1000. This used to be a nice bike. Look at this. It's an old Suzuki Bandit, Bonnie.
Is it?
Yeah. That's a, oh, what is? Looks like a Silver Wing, I think. Could be wrong. Might be a Chinese copy. It does have Nissan brakes on it, though. Little Honda Shadow. What's left of it. That's a 650, SV 650. It's an old, wow, Victory. Old Victory sitting there. Look at this thing, old CB1000F. What's left of it. Top end's all off it. Vulcan 800, I think. Holy cow. Love it. Hate it. Love it and hate it at the same time. Look at the old Pacific Coast V-twin 800. Look at that. Holy cow. All kinds of stuff here. I guess he just bulldozed it all over. Old CB 650, 750, something like that. Nighthawk. Boulevard. Polished frame on an old R6 or R1. Don't really know. That's another SV 650 or 1000, not sure. Kind of look the same when they're that apart. Old Bergman. Here's the old Bergman 650. Holy shit. It's left of an old Goldwing. It's an old, I don't know what this is. Kawasaki, I think. Kawasaki somewhere in there. Oh wow. Look at this place. Look at all the tanks. This place used to be way back to the other side. And they just got rid of it. They sold it for $1,000 a truckload. And the guys weren't even interested in the bikes. They just took it all in for scrap. So that's kind of interesting, isn't it? Yeah, 4 throttle bars. VFR 800, I think. I could be wrong on that. Looks like VFR 800. All these sport bikes, eh? There's another V4. And they just sit out here, kind of rotting. GT 1050, that's Triumph. I don't see many Triumphs in the junkyard because he didn't sell that many. Smashed up somewhere or another. JYA, I think that's a Yamaha R1000? R1? Not sure. Another Bergman 400. It's a 400 though. Yeah, they just bulldozed them over. That's why it's all smashed to hell. You don't take kindly to bulldozing motorcycles. They're kind of fragile. It's an old, I don't know what this is actually. It's kind of neat. Old Gixxer, slab side, maybe. 90s? I'm not sure. There's an old Triumph, 800. Perimeter frame, FTR 1300 right there. Boy, she took a hit, eh? Look at that. Boom. Man, it looks like it's been welded through more than broken through. That's a 400 actually. Yamaha 400. That was a cool street bike. That was.
Are you talking to me or the camera?
Well, I'm talking to both. Funny. Sometimes I just talk to myself.
That I know.
I have interesting conversations.
Yeah.
Look, there's a ZG 1400 back there, Concours. Same as mine.
Of it side by side.
Yeah. This is crazy, you know. There's a Harley. There's a Sportster. 1200, 883, I don't know. It's one of the two. Old Vrago. There's an old CL 350, I think, right there. There's an R1. What's left of it. That was a nice bike. Old FZ6. There's an FJR right there.
Oh, there it is.
Right there.
Oh,
Not much left of it, but that's really something. It's forks. Holy cow. Forks. Old Triumph. Boy, that's an old one. Wow. It's an old Honda CL 175, I think. Old bomber, 450 black bomber they call them. These have spring-loaded valves, little torsion bars on the valves, and they used to break. Cool bikes though. It's no slab side Gixxer. Roadstar. Look at that big motor, eh? Cow. Little single 600, I think it was actually. Oh, they had a couple of flavors of those singles. Little street bike. Didn't sell worth a shit. Nobody wanted them. Now they're collectible. That's the way it goes, eh? Got all kinds of motors down here. This is old Yamaha XJ750s. Holy cow. Yeah, it is dusty in here. XT250. Well, some of this stuff is these are all engines broken down. That's what they are in the boxes. These are all engines that are taken apart in bits. Bits and bobs. That one, somebody got artistic. Ignition coils. Carburetors. Oh, the carburetors.
Yeah, I think this is a case of hoarding gone wild.
It's a neat old bike. It's all Triumph. Look at that one.
Yeah, I see that.
That's cool. I don't even know what that is. No idea. I think that's just about concludes tour of Bob's used cycle parts.